It says that state laws are strictly enforced, but as far as I'm aware, there is no state law prohibiting somebody to legally carry a firearm in a public health building. So is that your understanding?
Beats me.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you're a security.
How's it going, guys? Watching The Watchman here, out with Amagansett Press, here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, at the Falls Community Health, Minnehaha County Human Services, and Sioux Falls Health Department, which are all housed in this building here. And as usual, we're going to take a look around and take some video here on the public sidewalk of this public building and see if the folks here respect our First Amendment right to do so.
From the Siouxland Health and Human Services building in Sioux Falls, Minnesota. Houses the phone hours and phone numbers for all the departments located in the building. And interesting sign here. Attention, cameras in use in public areas. Yeah, I second that motion. Narcotics not kept on site, and weapons laws are strictly enforced. I am exercising my Second Amendment right today as well. So for now, we're going to stick around outside here, check out what's going on around the building. And if need be, we will
It says weapons law is strictly enforced. Is that even a law here?
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be a good question.
Gotta look that up.
I have to look up and find out exactly what the weapons laws are as far as entering a public building, in case we do decide to go in. So we may get to that point. Stand by. I have a Sioux Falls motorcycle cop coming down the street here in a second. So, location restrictions in South Dakota. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'll read it at the same time. Okay, so nowhere that's carrying concealed in any license on sale, malt, beverage, or alcoholic beverage establishment that draws 1/2 of blah, blah, blah. That's not here. In South Dakota, firearms may not be carried in county courthouses. Even concealed weapon permit holders are subject to this prohibition. Firearms may not be carried in the state capitol in South Dakota, including any buildings appended to or used as supplementary structure to the state capitol. There's an exception to this prohibition for holders of an enhanced concealed carry permit. Enhanced carry permit holders who give required notice may carry in the state capitol and has no statutes. Okay, so South Dakota has no statutes prohibiting firearms in the following locations, although administrative regulations may apply. Parks, hospitals, places of worship, sports arenas, gambling facilities, and polling places. Note that South Dakota law specifically prohibits any state agency from adopting or how do you say that word?
I don't know. Promulgating?
Any rule that restricts the right or privilege to carry or possess a pistol in contravention to a license to carry a concealed weapon. Notes. So, number 6. It says firearms laws are enforced, but there are no laws. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Go in and try it out?
I guess, right?
I'll go in. If there's no law. This is a health department, and it's not an annex to the state capitol.
Yeah.
And it's not a courthouse, right?
No.
You sure?
No, this is definitely separate from a courthouse.
You because they call that courthouse parking lot back there, but that's because the courthouse is the other building.
The courthouse parking lot was at the other place we're at.
I thought it said it on here too.
No.
But it's not here. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
go see what's going on.
Cool. Might as well.
Wish us luck. Alright, so here's, and what did it say? State capitol and courthouses. That's
County
it.
courthouses, yeah.
Okay, well, let's see what's going on. See how it is. And just so you guys are aware. So here we have the Multicultural Center. Human Services Department. Audit. Some healthy drinks. How are you today, sir?
Good, how are you?
You work here?
Just filling in for the day.
Oh, okay. I had a question for you. Yeah, I just had a question about the signage that's on the front door there regarding weapons in the building. It says that state laws are strictly enforced, but as far as I'm aware, there is no state law prohibiting somebody to legally carry a firearm in a public health building. So is that your understanding?
Beats me.
Okay. Well, you're a security. You're just filling in today, so I can't give it to you too hard, right? All right. So you have no issues, right?
No?
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just wanted to find out what's the specifics of, because as far as I'm aware, the only prohibition as far as carrying a legal firearm into a public building would be
Yeah, the
either-
best thing to do, go right across the street and ask the cops. They can give you a...
Oh, I just figured somebody here would know. Because,
yeah.
well, I just read the state law. It says
Yeah,
county
go right
courthouses and
across the
state.
street, you can get a definite answer in 5 minutes.
Well, you never know if that's...
Sheriff's right over there, cops right over
You
there.
never know if that's the honest
Yeah,
answer.
well.
Yeah. All right, so I'll just go with what I read online on the South Dakota government page. But thank you. I appreciate your time. So we have some public information here. Is it upstairs, or is this it?
I don't know. Are you allowed to go upstairs?
There's an elevator.
Yeah, there's an elevator.
See if there's an upstairs.
Sure.
The security guy doesn't care what's going on. He's just waiting for 5 o'clock, man.
Yeah. Well, good enough for me. We spoke to him.
Yeah. Minnehaha account. Wasn't there like a Camp Minnehaha movie back in the 80s or something?
I think I know. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds
Maybe.
familiar. Not sure.
Like Friday the 13th or something.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, Lake Minnehaha.
Might have been.
Halloween, that's where it all went down, man. Yeah, so if we are correct in our assumptions, guys, as far as this weapons in the building thing, always question signage and always verify it for yourself, because anybody can put up a sign saying anything they want, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's true. And there's also no state statute on that sign naming any specific code or law, so just keep an eye out for that stuff, and don't just assume everything you read is the facts.
Yeah, that's a good one. I haven't seen that before. State laws enforced when there are none.
When there are none. Brilliant. Well, they can try. You know, a lot of signs are just put up to scare people away that don't ask questions. And always got to ask the questions. If you're that person that errs on the side of caution, do that, but still ask the questions and find out what's going on. Some classrooms here. Also, just so you guys know, being that we are in South Dakota, there is no state mask mandate. There is no order. So people can request you to wear a mask, and you can respectfully decline or comply. Some public information here. Free hats. That guy's like, no way I'm opening wide. I don't know if you guys can see that. Pretty cool. That's funny. There you go. That's good.
Oh, there's the exit over here. You got the one-way thing going.
Cool. Color coach. It's a nice building.
Yeah.
Hello. I saw you staring over my way, so I just thought I'd come by and ask if you had any questions.
What are you guys doing?
We're just inspecting the health department.
Inspecting it?
Yes.
Okay, are you helping?
Yeah, we're checking out all the signage and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Can I just ask what your name is and what you do here?
I'm the secretary here. My name is Deb.
Deb, pleasure to meet you, Deb. My name is Jason.
Okay.
My pleasure.
Good to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Hate that smell. It smells like doctor's office in here.
Okay, all right, so that's the second floor. Deb was, by all outward appearances, pleasant.
It's a good
She
way
could-
of saying it.
She could be calling in a emergency fire drill call to the sheriff right now, but we will find out. So yeah, I mean, if it goes this way and we leave, so far so good. But as I always like to say, guys, don't switch off yet. Sometimes in the last few minutes, some very interesting things tend to happen, so stand by. That's that statue we were looking at. We came in this up, huh?
Yeah. Pretty sure, yeah. Yep. Yeah, definitely.
Alright guys, so again, I just wanted to point out on this sign out here that says weapons law is strictly enforced. That would maybe make somebody believe that weapons are not allowed in the building. But that's not what it says. It actually just says that weapons laws are strictly enforced. It doesn't say that they're not allowed in the building. It doesn't give any further information beyond that. So that would mean the onus is on you walking into the building to figure out what it is. So if anybody's interested, you want to Google Sioux Falls or South Dakota weapons laws. Again, the only restrictions that I can find are for county courthouses and
State Capitol.
the state capitol building, which you can actually go into the state
All right,
capitol
guys.
building if you have
So,
a sealed weapon permit, and you
Basically just wrapping it up here. So like AP was saying, got to definitely do your own research when it comes to signage. And surprisingly, we're allowed in without our rights being infringed upon to the health department with cameras, and AP is open carrying, no masks. So seems like a very freedom-oriented place here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. No issues exercising our rights here in this building, and we really haven't had any issues here so far in general. So if you like this video and what we do, this is what we like to see. No interference with our rights. And that's about it for this one, guys. So check out my other social medias and subscribe to my channel and AP's channel here on YouTube. And that's about it for this one. See you in the next one, guys. Out.